Hello, it's Who Time, and today we're looking at the customs I'm currently working on my desk. So let's get out of my shrine to Doctor Who / my study and go and see those. So yeah, let's go. This way. Going backwards. Hooray! If you look down here, my desk is absolutely cluttered with new customs that I'm working on, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to show you what I'm doing. But if you want to see finished customs, then you have two options. First, go to my Instagram. You can see many images of my customs that I've done and finished, lots of images and little descriptions on how I did them. So that's the option. First option. Second option, go and see my figure collection video that I did recently. My entire action figure collection for 2022. And in there you can see all my finished customs on the shelf. Not in order, because I've still yet to reorder my action figures, but they're all there. And lots of great stuff that I've done I'm really happy with. But for now, let's look at these guys. Ooh. Whoa! Right, now I'm sitting down. Let's see what we got. Where should I start? Or might as well start over here. So, being very current, we've got a Executioner Dalek from Eve of the Daleks with the claw-like plunger and the Gatling gun, Dalek gun, laser gun. And next to him, going back a few seasons, basically back to 2005, we've got a Dalek Emperor Guard with a sonic cannon. And next to him, we've got Rusty in the works, again with some 3D printed pieces chucked on. All these Dalek accessory extras are actually all printed by one wonderful chap called Robert Fusco. I'll put the link to his eBay in the description. He does a lot of little accessory pieces, not just Daleks, but he does do a lot of Dalek accessory 3D printed bits, which is very useful for Dalek Customs. He's a great chap, and he actually made my Power of the Daleks spacecraft, which you can see in my figure collection video. But yes, those are in the works. They should be done quite soon. Behind that, we've got an Axon, blobby Axon. I decided to do an extra variant, so I'm in the process of making a slightly different looking one and then giving it a repaint. I bought him along with the Master here, who's headless. Ah, where's his head gone? Well, actually it's over here. Ooh, sorry, Rusty. It's over here. So we've got the Master as he's seen in the Demons as a vicar. Ooh, I'm going to knock everyone over. He's got the glasses from, what's his name? Peter the Winder? One of those Beast Below figures. I've got the Master from the Series 3, Johnson Master body. Bit of milliput. I've got this collar nicked off the Deadly Assassin Master, so see how that goes. Not sure I'm quite happy with the collar. There we go. Down here, I'm actually trying to sculpt a Kral, but I think I might abandon this and just try and get another one of those NDW design heads, Kral heads, and then work off that as the base. So I'd like to do Chidaki, the second in command Kral. And whilst we're sticking with Krals, I have got a sculpted Kral over here. He's been in the works for a while, actually. But yeah, I've got the third Kral. I don't know what his name is, but he's just knocking about in the Android invasion. So he's in the works. Probably still do some adjustments, but yeah, that's him. Okay, looking at the rest of the desk, well, there's a lot more going on. Let's start over here. So I'm doing, I think his name's Andy Stone in the thing, but it's the Waters of Mars, the Flood. The character gets used as a host, so I'm using a Gallifrey Customs head sculpt there, and a jacket from the dude from 42. What's his name? Hal Corwin. I didn't have an appropriate collar, so I'm just currently making that. So there will be some more milliput going on there to adjust that. Behind that, we've got, wait for it, a Curse of Peladon Ice Lord in the works. I've already done a Monster of Peladon version. You'll see in an upcoming video. Once I finish this guy, I'm going to do a whole video about my Peladon related customs from both Curse and Monster of Peladon. It'll be one big video, so wait for that for more details. Yeah, this is the Ice Lord from Curse of Peladon. Hopefully get done soon. Let's pop him there. And then behind that we've got two Ogrons. Basically just finished the sculpting. Might do a little touch-ups. I can't get him to stand up. What's going on? There you go, there's one. And there's the other one. So yeah, I've just finished the sculpting on these guys, so I'm going to be looking to paint these very, very soon. That would go very nicely with this Master over here from Frontier in Space. I've used a Deadly Assassin Master body, done a bit of sculpting to recreate the stitch work on the jacket that Delgado is wearing in this story. So So yeah, that'll go nicely with him. The Ogrons obviously go nicely with the Day of the Daleks. The History of the Daleks set 7 that came out last year, 2021. Speaking of the Day of the Daleks, got another link to that. We've got the controller from Day of the Daleks right here. This is using a head sculpt from James, DoctorWhoPhotography on Insta. I think that's how it is. So I'm using part of a Roger Delgado body here, new hands. These legs I think are from a primeval James Lester figure, and then I've extended them a bit so he's a bit taller. But yeah, controller from Day of the Daleks as well. Let's move him out the way temporarily. Whilst the Ogrons are out the way, we've got some Invasion of Time Sontarans in the works here, again with James's prints here for the helmets. And then we've got some new, well, these look exactly like the Invasion of Time communicator devices that Store has, but these are actually 3D prints along with the Probic vents at the back. You can see these are made by a bloke on Insta. I forget what it is. What is this? That's his Insta. He makes these little kits and they're on eBay. So I'm just updating those. I've actually got the heads down there as well. I think I'm going to have alternating head bits on there. So I'll have these guys, these modern Sontaran heads on there with these helmets sometimes, and then for a more accurate helmet I'm going to leave these on, so it depends how I feel. Then in between the Sontarans we've got Prentice from the Before the Flood, Under the Lake two-parter, which is very nice. He's going to go very nicely with a Fisher King that I'm also doing, who's actually up here. Let's have a quick look at him since we're on that two-parter from Series 9. Here he is. These are parts printed by NDW Design. Beautiful, couldn't resist. We've got a bit of the Deadly Assassin robes here. Using a 7-inch figure from, I think it was a Borderlands figure from the computer game. A bit more of the robe. Got the gun, again from printed by NDW Design. Got his hand I'm going to try and open so the gun can go in there, hopefully. Just moving people out the way 1 second. There we go. Just gonna have a better look at other people. Here we go. Got the Shadow from the Armageddon Factor, or the Key to Time season. He's after the Key to Time. He's using a host figure as a base, and then a lot of Milliputting, and part of a Vashton Rada head, and a Mike Yates head is beneath that. That should be done very soon. Next to him, you've got the Series 10 Mondasian Cyberman, so obviously taken a 10th Planet Cyberman, and you've got some printed parts from NDW Design, so the head and this new gun piece, and then it's a case of adjusting the pipes, I think. Oh, and they've got this back piece as well, that's printed as well. No, I've adjusted the pipe work, so it's all ready to go actually, just needs to be painted. You can see the pipes have been moved. From this, they were attached up here on the shoulder, but now they go under the arms to this back piece. So yeah, he's actually ready to go. Sorry, I forgot about that. Be out the way for a second. Behind that, we've got a female peg doll from Night Terrors Series 6. I thought, why not? I mean, you just need to use the Toy Soldier peg doll, male one, that they actually released in Series 6 when that was around. Take that head, adjust it with the hair, a new paint job obviously, and then adjust a Gel Zombie body, and then you're pretty much done. I thought, why not? Get some female representation of monsters going. Behind that is Yartek. Hang on, move you out the way a bit more. We got Yartek here from the Keys of Marinus. Since we had the Keys of Marinus set, oh, that's just fallen off. 1 second. Right, the necklace is restored. I'm not going to touch it for now whilst it's setting. So we've got Yartek here from the Keys of Marinus. Since we had the Keys of Marinus B&M sets with the Vords in it, I thought, well, it's quite cheap to get a Vord on eBay, why not? So I took a host figure, took the relevant pieces from the Vord, and I've just, used Milliput and some metal wire to complete the look. I just need to stick this hood on, which is taken from a Peter the Winder Beast Below figure at the back, once I've painted the necklace, and then that's pretty much done. And then let's have a look. We missed out on this guy over here. Hang on. Let's bring the Ice Lord up front. Where's his head gone? Here we are. It's Lord Slar from the Seeds of Death, the Ice Lord. I'm not putting his head fully on just yet because I'm going to paint underneath and do all that sort of stuff. But it's just an Axon Man body, adjusted with new claws, new head, I've got a chest piece, and I've put some milliput around the boots to make boots. So he should be quite an easy paint job. Need to do him. Let's move you out the way. Over here, one that I need to finish quite soon is Saffron from the Invisible Enemy. I've already done the Doctor, infected Doctor from that story, and also the nucleus of the Swarm. So I just need to finish the paint job on this, including the helmet and the visor. Oh god, that happens every time. The visor, there you go. Right, they're back up. Basically, I keep demonstrating why I need to start finishing some of these customs. I've literally just kept sculpting and assembling customs and then not doing the final paint job. So it's just too many on the desk and keep falling over, so I need to finish them. But yes, Saffron here. So these are the sculpted headpiece and the helmet and visor all from James, DoctorWhoPhotography on Insta. I'm very looking forward to finishing that, and then I'll do a video on the Invisible Enemy customs I've done. So I need to finish him ASAP. Right, what else have we got? We've got the 12th Doctor here, as seen in Thin Ice. I've taken the hat from a Snowman 11th Doctor, and I've taken the waistcoat and this cravat from a Master, Series 3 Master, before he regenerates into John Sim. And then it's a Series 9 Heaven Sent 12th Doctor. That's the main figure. So this just needs a paint job now. For those with a keen eye, right, you stand up. We've also got a Mandrill. Now the body was originally done by a lovely guy called Rob White. You would have heard of him many times on my channel. The 3D printed pieces came up with NDW design. I couldn't resist, so I got those, and then I've milliputted them in so they mesh in. So I just need to do a final little paint job, and this Mandrill will be done. Lovely. Behind that, got another leader of the Ice Warriors. We've got the Ice Queen from Emperors of Mars. An entire full figure kit from NDW Design. It's beautiful. I couldn't resist. I did originally get a custom made by Rob White, which is actually up here behind this Ice Warrior. There she is, including this. Rob White did this one as well. So yeah, I just couldn't resist. It's a very accurate sculpt. I'm going to do this version and sell the other one. So that's beautiful. I've assembled it. It just needs painting, and that'll go very nicely with these, which is, I don't know if you can see it, there's a nice warrior in there. New Series 1. These are made by Supreme Customs, or Kyle, along with the help of Gallifrey Customs and Toy Box of Rassilon. He's just made this 5-inch scale version of the New Series Ice Warriors, a scale up from those 3.75-inch versions. He's planning to do more scale ups for like the Zygon and the Nightmare and Silver Sidemen, so that'll be worth doing. And then I won't need this chap, which is a beautiful job from Rob White, I have to admit. But I couldn't resist the 3D printed option. He'll probably be up on sale soon. Let's go back to the desk for now. Let's have a look. So we've got a faux Marcy in the works here. We've got some printed hands and head from NDW Design. The body was done by a lovely chap called Rob White. And I've just, he had originally sculpted the head and hands, but now putting these 3D printed parts on there. All the links for these people I'm mentioning will be in the description, of course. Let's see what else is going on. Well, we've got a... do you know what this is? This is the Minotaur from the God Complex, Series 6. I've taken a WWE figure, sculpted some fur on the legs, some 3D printed parts from a guy called Ron Orker. He sells the parts on eBay if you want them. The head, the hands and the feet are all in the kit. And I've just done more sculpting. I've got to do the little skirt, but he's pretty much ready to paint. And behind, well, not behind, in front of him, we've got a Tritivore. Now these parts, these custom printed parts are from Gallifrey Customs. Beautiful prints. I've been looking to do a Tritivore for a while. Just a Laszlo body, very easy to pick up Laszlo, very cheap. And then just these parts from Gallifrey Customs. It's very nice. So just, whoa. Sticking with the back here, we've got Taron Capel, or Dask, from Robots of Death. I've taken an SV7 and adjusted the, not sure what you call this top piece to get rid of the chest piece that hangs over the shoulders. So I had to sculpt that all in. So obviously a new head. This is from James. And then I've taken the communicator off the SV7 figure and just put a bit of elastic band around there. So he just needs a paint job now. So I'm gonna crack on with that. Going back over here. Ooh, this is risky. We've got the first iteration of Swarm. Now, this is a head sculpt from Gallifrey Customs. It's lovely, and then I'm just using a 11th Doctor figure from Series 6, the one where he's in this straitjacket, basically. And that works perfectly for how Swarm is first seen in Flux. We've now got a female clockwork droid in the works. Hang on, let me just grab the head. There it is, there it is. Here it is. I thought, well, we've got 3 variants of a male clockwork droid. Why don't we have the female version? So, decided to make my own. This will pop on. I've adjusted the head, taken bits from the original clockwork droid figure, used the Gulf Zombie as a base. Got these android hands from the Earthshock B&M set from 2021. Just needs a paint job, really. And that'll be a nice variant on the shelf. And then we've got some more here that we've got a lot more work to do. We've got 2 Vervoids on the go. I've literally just stuck the heads and the hands on, and then I just need to do all the sculpting of the leaves and the vines and all the rest of it. Very excited to do those. I love Terror of the Vervoids. Let's just move these out of the way temporarily. And then going back to the current series of Doctor Who, we've got 2 Flux Sontarans. So we've got the Commander and the Lieutenant, played by Dan Starkey there. Got the helmets here. These are both Lynx bodies. And then I've got these 3D printed parts sold via NDW Design, but are made by another lovely chap. I think he's called Daniel Rocati. Sorry if I've completely butchered your name. A lovely exotic name. I look forward to finishing these. See, I've just got the back as well. Just need some sculpting, some pads on the knee, or the shins, and a bit on the arms, and a bit on these thighs, and then I can just paint those. Those will be very nice to add to the Flux shelves. The Sontarans were fantastic in Flux, I have to say. And then, can you guess what I'm doing with this chap? It's a natural oud as a base. Does the face help? It's, put you out of your misery, it's Monarch from 4 to Doomsday, season 19. So I've just been sculpting over the top of a master Derek Jacobi head to get that sort of frog, chubby, cheeked face that he's got. And then I have to put some more detail on there and probably extend the robes and maybe do the feet. So yeah, he's still got a way to go. Alright, I think that's it for the desk. Well, apart from Ashad here, keeping with the current era. Ooh. Yeah, I haven't made much progress on him. I've got all the printed parts ready. There's the back piece. There's the front bit. Yeah, so a shoulder bit and a lower bit of the chest. So yeah, I haven't quite made much progress on him. But if we go up onto the next level up, I have got some stuff that you may have spotted when I was looking at the Fisher King. We've got a Pating here. This is from NDW Design. I've stuck it to a base, and I just need to paint him. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Saranga Conundrum, but I'm a completionist. I've got to fill up the shelves. We've got 2 movie Daleks in the works there. I picked these up. Someone had already started them. And then I've added some claws, and I've got to do the rest of the paint work. So yeah, there's the claws. Got a season 14 console here. This is printed off a 3D printing website called Doctor Who 3D Printing, actually. This is from Troy Wood, so he makes 3D printable files for free. You can print them off, and I printed it off, so the link will be in the description. Same for this. This is from Troy Wood as well on his website. This is a season 20 console. I haven't started that, obviously. What else we got up here? We got a Silurian using NDW Design parts for the head and hands. Got to sculpt the feet and some more detail to the body. Then I can paint him. So he's not quite there. We've got Rory Williams. I'm planning to turn this into a dream crab dude. I've got the head sculpt for that, but I need to figure out how to do the rest of the body. This jacket will need amending. Behind that is the Hand of Omega, 3D printable file from Troy Wood. Just need to tidy it up, sand it down a little bit, and then paint. I'm a bit lazy on that front. Got the Key to Time tracer here. I'm just fixing it up a bit. It's not really a custom. So that's for another video. Then we've got 2 Scaroths. So we've got Scaroth in the spacesuit. This was actually a custom I picked off eBay, which I'm adjusting. So it was in the works, and then I'm putting some more sculpted detail and then finishing that off. Managed to pick up another Scaroth on eBay, and I'm just adjusting the head so it's more accurate on screen like this spacesuited version. And we've got a Marshman from Full Circle. A head from NEW Design. I've stuck it on an Axon man body and I haven't sculpted anything more, so more work to go on there. Whoop! Okay, you'll stay down. Oh, we've got 2 Ogron pistols. These are from Ron Orker. They go very nicely with these chaps. So I'll paint these along with the Ogrons, of course. If you're wondering what the bodies are on these are Star Wars Death Star Commanders. They're quite cheap to pick up, 10 quid each or something. And they work perfectly as a base for an Ogron. So yeah, almost done those. And then we've got 2 real-time Cybermen. These are NEW Design heads and chest pieces. I'll just do some sculpting on the chest and around the belt, and then I can give them a paint. Got White Vision bodies as bases from Marvel Legends. Saw these 2 earlier. These are getting replaced by 3D printable files. These are beautiful from Rob White. Shame to let them go, but I just couldn't resist getting the 3D printable ones. Here's just a little 3.75 inch Dalek. Yeah, that's pretty much it really. There's some more stuff in here, but there's more stuff in there. There's heads in there. There's also stuff all the way down here. These are all my extras for custom bits, and same in here. Figures. There's so many figures in this box that I'm planning. This video will just be insanely long if I do any more. All I'll say is that this is going to become the Great One Spider from Planet of the Spiders. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But yeah, I'll be here for ages if I continue. This video is probably long enough already, so we'll leave that for another video. If you want that to be in another video, actually, planned customs, I mean, the list keeps growing and growing. Let me know and maybe I'll do it in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Right, that's probably enough for today. So if you like this video, then like the video by clicking the thumbs up thing that's around the video. And if you have any comments or any suggestions for my customs or anything you want me to show you on the channel related to customs, put a comment down below the video. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, that really helps out. And also, keep up to date with my content by clicking on the notification bell to see what comes up next. It's all exciting stuff. If you want to see more of my customs and basically keep up to date with it, then you better follow me on Twitter and Instagram. My Twitter handle is @WhoTimeUK. Instagram is instagram.com/WhoTimeUK. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.